Do you know about Cold War and its causes? If you don't know, so let's know. So we are going to study about Cold War, that what was the Cold War and in which countries this Cold War was fought and what was the causes of Cold War. This was between Eastern and Western. Cold War was based on proxy war. Proxy war is when you don't fight yourself but other and third party fight for you. This war was between USA and Russia, but they used to make other countries fight. Means USA and Russia, they did not fight themselves. They made other countries fought. They emerged other countries fought for them. Like sometime Germany fought, sometime Berlin, Korea, Vietnam and Afghanistan. USSR was big and large because USSR was Soviet Union. In part, two countries don't fight with each other, rather they take support of third party for fighting. As I mentioned above, that in Cold War, this is also called the proxy war, means I and my sister, we both are fighting to each other, but we will not fight directly. I will make, or she will make, my sister will make the third party, my any other sibling or anyone's between us to fight, and that person will be fighting for both of us. So this is Cold War. The definition of Cold War I am telling, the Cold War, two countries don't fight with each other, rather they take support of third party for fighting. The world was bipolar at the time of Cold War. You guys know that bipolar is the when two superpowers are existed in the world, so that is bipolar. What is multipolar? When there are more than two superpowers in whole world, in so that is called multipolar. But at the time of Cold War, it was bipolar, means there were two superpowers, Russia and USA. Hence that is called bipolar. The reason and causes of war was differentiate in both countries' ideology. USA followed capitalism while Russia followed communism. Second cause was armed races. In 1945, USA attacked with atom bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, ensured nuclear weapon powers. Then in 1949, Russia showed its nuclear weapons. And after World War II, armed races started. US made tankers and aeroplanes, and Russia also started the same. Third reason was political distrust. After World War II, none of the country used to believe any state, any country. They were politically distrust. After World War II, USA and Russia started spreading their ideologies and proxy war started from there. Europe was destroyed after World War II and USA knew that Soviet Union might spread communism, hence USA initiated spreading and material plans for the attention of European countries. Because USA has this threat, USA thought and felt that Soviet Union will spread communism and then Russia will be the superpower. That's why what the US did, they started taking attention of European countries. And for the reconstruction of Europe, Russia and for the reconstruction of Europe, $15 billion were announced. Russia was always attacked from western areas, western sides, western countries. In World War I and World War II, Germany attacked Russia from western areas. Joseph Stalin had threat that Europe might attack with USA. USA again, so Joseph, Poland, Hungary, Bulgaria and with Romania. Joseph, he made communist government in Eastern Europe so that if Russia face an attack again, so Russia will have time for being prepared. This is called Iron Curtain. This boundary divided the world into two parts. After World War II, Germany's some parts were occupied by USA and on some parts Soviet Union was occupied. When there was first between USA, there was like noise, there was enmity between USA and Soviet Union. So Soviet Union closed the all ways and roads which were towards Berlin so that the people of Berlin support Russia. And due to this act, billion people's life was in danger. But USA sent important material by aeroplane for the people. After some time, Soviet Union removed that blockade. In 1949, Soviet Union tested its first nuclear bomb which ended the value of USA nuclear weapon. In 1949, in China, communist government took place and then USA created NATO for combating Soviet Union. Because USA was thinking and had threat that communism might spread all over the world and Russia will be superpower. That's why USA created NATO for combating Soviet Union. In 1950, communism was powerful ideology, hence USA had threat behalf communism. USA wanted to stop communism, then Domino Theory emerged. USA thought communism is spreading rapidly. In 1955, Soviet Union created Warsaw Pact for facing NATO. Suez Canal was completed in 18th century. In 1979, when Soviet Union sent their army in Afghanistan for saving their communist party, so USA and Soviet Union were enemies of each other again. USA took support of Pakistan and Saudi for defeating Soviet Union. In this war, USA used its weapons, Saudi gave money and Pakistan trained mujahideen. Then in 1989, Soviet Union announced to leave Afghanistan and then slow 15 states got separation from Soviet because they wanted and they wished for independency. And after that, Soviet Union got ended and with this Cold War also ended. After World War II, each country wanted its value on other states and become superpower. This war ended when one country accepted defeat. And after Cold War, USA became one and only superpower. So this was the definition of Cold War, how it started, what were the causes of its starting, and everything I have told you guys. Thank you so much.